It's time to drop the masks and maybe drop your draws. This season, we're stripping down the lies, the games, and the performances because infidelity ain't just in the sheets.
I would be more forthcoming or in a relationship before I got to the point where I'm going to, cheat on someone. Because I'm at the point now where I'm mature enough to be like, hey, this isn't going the way that it needs to go. So I don't want to be the asshole of the situation and cheat. I'm just going to leave before it gets to that point. And, I'd rather break it off now and that be it than to be an asshole and then be dishonest with someone.
I always hate when women immediately, and I say women because I see it more often in women than I do in men, but where women will go after the other woman before they go after the guy. And you and I both watch the Caught in the Act Unfaithful shit.
Cheaters,
beware. So we both watch that, and literally I'm watching it with my arms folded, going, what the fuck? Like, why would you do this? Why would you do that? And then, it's a train wreck, and you want to watch the train wreck, but at the same time, it's like, come on now, like, why go after her? Or why do a what do you call it? A takedown? Why do a takedown when you don't know if the other person knows about you? Dating today is a damn sport. A guy that I had met here, and we had gone out, maybe we went on a date actually, and then we met up a couple more times, and cool guy. And I was like, okay, well, let's see, what happens here. And he just kind of stopped talking, stopped reaching back, stopped talking to me. And I said, okay, cool. So I went to breakfast with a friend, and I saw him with another friend of his that was in the restaurant, and I completely didn't look in his direction. He was right behind me in the line as we were paying to go out. I didn't turn around. He walked right behind me as we were going out. I just kind of pushed the door back, and I heard him say, thank you. And I just said, and I kept moving. So I was like, nah, you're a ghost. From sneaky links to passport bros, what are some of the top destinations that you've seen that are particularly welcoming to LGBT travelers?
In Asia, for example, I think that side trips to Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos are definite. Places like Singapore as well, great destinations. Hong Kong, there's no issue there as well. Closer to home or through Europe, Italy is a great destination. Greece is very popular among our community and growing, particularly among people of color. The Middle East is very popular, a destination as well.
From, quote, that's just my bro, to somebody's husband, we're unpacking the wild, messy, and real stories you've seen or lived.
They don't want to look like they're part of that, that birds of a feather flock together type of deal. But that being said, early on, I used to feel like when I would date guys that I wanted them to be like masculine. And when I say masculine, because I know we started getting into that territory where people will be watching and be like,
mask for
y'all not
mask.
the most masculine people y'all selves, and y'all
I know it.
Squash all that. I used to want to date guys and even hang around guys that were of a certain level of masculinity too, because I also, at that time, in my early dating stages, did not want to be considered gay. I didn't want to be seen, I wanted that unclockable type of guy.
Somewhat internalized homophobia.
Exactly.
Because I had it too. So whether you're traveling for, quote, business, sliding into DMs, or just trying to figure out why your partner suddenly started wearing designer briefs, tap in. This is the Just Drawz podcast, season 3. No cap, no filter, and no shame.